Okay, hello, today is an lesson of the reading, and you read the story and tell the main idea. Read the story and tell the main idea. Tell what is what is the lesson of this fable? The lesson. Now let's read. Letter 1. A little mouse was crawling home when she saw a lion asleep in the sun. The mouse crawled over the sleeping lion, but the lion woke up. He laid a huge paw on the mouse. "Please do not eat me," the mouse begged. "I did not mean to hurt you. If you let me go, I promise to help you someday." The lion laughed. As if the little mouse could ever help a lion, he said. But the lion was so But the lion was so tickled by a mouse idea that let the mouse go. One day, the lion was trapped in a hunter net. He could not get out, but the little mouse saw him, and she shouted through the net. The lion was free. Letting the mouse go had been a wise choice after all. After that, the two were always friends. Is that more? This is a story one, a mouse and the lion. Let's find the main idea. When you read it, see what is the main idea. What is the lesson of this fable? Okay, now what is the main idea? The main idea is number 2. If you help others, they will help you. So not eat wrong to anymore. Because this is a story one. This story it talk about the mouse and lion. The lion hit the mouse, and then the mouse hit again the lion. Not a hunter. The lesson of this fable: if you hate others, they will help you. Story 2. One day, a poor farmer found a big jar of honey. Excited, he placed it on the top shelf in his kitchen. That night, the farmer wondered about the jar of honey. If so, I bet could buy 5 sheep, and every year the sheep would have babies. They would have sorry, because have it not it have. I would have many lambs. After a lamb grew up, I could sell my animal. I would be rich. I would have a wife, and then we would have a son. Oh, he would he would be such a fine boy. Lost in his daydream, the farmer swung his arm in excitement. He knocked the honey jar upside. The jar fell on the floor, and the honey was spilled. Now the man had no money, and his dream was lost. Then an exercise. You do that. What is the lesson of this folk tale? This a folk tale. Now you need to pause my video. Now you go to the what is the lesson. I give you to pause the video. The pause is, and then I will show you. Okay, sorry for the call that you read it. The pause is, I will give you two seconds to pause it. Okay, I will show you in the exercise. What is the lesson of the folk tale? If you swing your arm, you will never reach. do not carry away by daydreams. What is the lesson of this fable? Is do not carry always by daydream. It's the lesson of this folk tale. It's about the man or a poor farmer lost his dream. And I say, do not carry away by daydream. It's a lesson. And this a main idea, not a lesson. This a lesson. Story 3. After the cat moved into the house, the mice all lived in fear. Something had to be done. So one night the mice had a meeting. They talked and talked, but no one could agree on a plan. Finally, the youngest mouse spoke up. The problem is that the cat is so sneaky. We can't hear her when she is near. Let's find a small bell and tie it around her neck. Whenever she moves, the bell will ring. That way we'll always know where she is. The other mice clapped and said, it was a wonderful plan. Then the oldest mouse got up to fix. All right, he said, but who will be the one to tie the bell on the cat? The mice just looked at one another. Nobody spoke up. Then all thought it was a smart idea, but everyone was so scared to actually do it. I will give you to pause it and pause it and they I will give you 2 seconds to pause it. 1, 2. Okay. Is the pause finished? Now let's do this. What is the lesson of this fable? Sometimes it's easier to talk about things and after to do them. Sometimes it's easy to do scary things. What is the main idea? 3, 2, 1. Always the main idea is that sometimes it's easier to talk about things and harder to do them. Not sometimes it is easy to do scary things. Short story 4. It was summer, the air was warm, the grass was green, and there was plenty of food. Every day, Grasshopper slept in the sun, played in the grass, and filled his belly. One day, some little ants walked by heavy load on their back. Grasshopper asked them what they were doing. The word doing we will learn that later because it's the past continuous. One ant told Grasshopper that they were storing food for winter. But it's summer now, said Grasshopper. There's plenty of food. The ant simply went back to work. Grasshopper chewed on some grass. Then he took a nap. That winter, the air grew cool. The grass turned gray. There was no food around, and Grasshopper hadn't stored any. The ants had stored plenty of food, so they got to eat while Grasshopper was weak and hungry. Grasshopper wished he had worked more during the summer. Now, what is the lesson of this fable? Do you know? I will give you 3 seconds to do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, what is the lesson of this fable? The lesson is it good to plan ahead so you will prepare later? It not have as much fun as you can before winter comes. When it haven't become winter, you need to prepare. Okay, today I'm reading and answer the correct one is the end. Goodbye and see you again. I will see you on the next video. Goodbye and see you again. Take care.